Welcome into the live desk on this Thursday. We woke up to some great news this morning. After 118 days, the Hollywood strikes are officially over. After SAG-AFTRA and Hollywood studios, they finally reached a deal, but there's still some things that need to be worked out. But of course, to tell us how they're feeling today, I had to bring in actress Dee Wallace. Dee Wallace, thank you so much for joining me here at the live desk. How's it going?
Well, what a great reason to join you for, eh?
I know.
We're like, thank God. So everybody out here is happy. Let me make sure everybody knows that we have not been informed of the complete agreement yet. So we just know they made an agreement, that we got most of what we were asking for, that um, the leaders of Screen Actors Guild are extremely happy with the way everything has come out. We've increased the minimum compensation, which means the SAG minimum that everyone would get daily, I believe, and weekly. So that ups it for every performer. Residuals have increased in this contract. I'm reading it here because it's so new. Especially for streaming, we're going to get compensation for streaming, which is a really big thing, guys. If you watch TV at all, you know how much we stream these days, and we have not been being compensated for any of those reruns. Uh, Pension and health care increase, which is very big, especially for performers like me that have been in Screen Actors Guild for so long. It's going to um, obviously help with all the medical expenses for everyone. And that's so important. Even background, and of course, for our diverse communities, everyone is going to be honored with these increases. And I really want to take a moment to thank our fellow unions for standing with us, and to thank the producers that negotiated with us, that rose to the occasion, and honored the people that helped bring their ideas into fruition.
Yeah, Dee, and it's been a long time coming. I know we spoke at the beginning of this strike, and you really touched on how it has impacted you so far. But now that we're officially done, we're at the finish line almost. Touch on how it's really impacted you so far. You talk about medical plans, but you weren't able to promote any of your projects and previous projects as well.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. The rules were very stringent for all of us. Even when we went to the conventions, couldn't have any of our pictures in front of us as a promotion. Couldn't in the Q&A sessions talk about specific films. Obviously, we couldn't work. I was lucky. I got a project that agreed to the SAG waiver. Um, but that's what 1/10 of what I probably would have done during the strike. I'm one of those lucky performers that work a lot. So, yeah, it was. I know people that were close to losing their homes. I've loaned some money to people who needed to make mortgage, as a lot of working SAG actors stepped up to help other people in our union get by.
Because you guys really are a community, and I think you touched on a good point there. The fact that you were able to step up and help your peers during this time of need. But I also have to ask, what happens next for you? What are the next steps? Are you now able to promote your projects? Are you knocking on the door for the next project? What are you doing now?
Well, I woke up to 15 emails going, I have this project. Are you interested? Can we do these 15 interviews that we put off? So it's going to be, I think, really busy and flooded for a lot of people now. Although going into the holidays, usually December is very, very busy right before the holidays. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out this year. They may, because of the backload of written material that they're waiting on from the writers' strike, we may have to push it to January now. But it's going to be busy.
It's going to be a busy season, and you also mentioned the holidays, so I know that that is a huge factor for a lot of people, and they're probably very grateful today. Any final thoughts, Dee, before I let you go here?
Yeah, I just think this has been a good example of what the entire world needs to come together to do. We were very clear and knew what we wanted. And the two sides, who were very, very far apart, honored each other with respect and came together and negotiated what was really, in the end, the highest for both parties. Our nation needs to do that. Our religions need to do that. And we as people need to do that. We need to come together in civility and respect and be able to discuss and find solutions for our highest good.
And one final question for you, not really a question, but if you could describe how you're feeling right now in this moment in one sentence, what would it be?
Relief and joy and excited anticipation.
I love it. Thank you so much, Dee Wallace, for joining me here at the Live Desk and always taking the time to join us during your busy schedule. I do want to take a look at a live look overlooking Los Angeles right now, as a lot of actors are heading back to work today and in the coming months as the Hollywood strikes are officially almost over. Again, thank you so much, Dee Wallace. What you all can look ahead to during our 3:30 newscast, we'll discuss exactly what this deal includes, and we'll also be hearing from a local cinematographer who worked on projects like Scandal and Land of the Lost. So a lot of people are reacting to the news.